Hello dear fans. How protons were discovered. Very often in different situations people hear the word proton, as well as nucleus, neutron, electron. Students and even adults do not always know where this name came from and when the world learned about such elements. It took a long time before scientists agreed that all substances are composed of molecules. Over time, they were even able to establish that molecules have atoms in their composition. Then the question arose of what the atom consists of. An atom includes a nucleus and a number of electrons that revolve around the nucleus. The nucleus of a hydrogen atom. Rutherford, who was one of the discoverers of this branch of physics and worked all his life on the development of this direction, assumed that the nucleus of any chemical element contains a hydrogen nucleus, which he was able to confirm with the help of experiments. These experiments required considerable preparation, and in conducting experiments, the scientist and his students often sacrificed their health. The experiment was carried out in this way: with the help of alpha radiation, nitrogen atoms were bombarded. As a result, various particles were knocked out of the nuclei of nitrogen atoms, which were fixed on a photosensitive film. Due to the weak glow, Rutherford had to sit for 8 hours in a room without lighting in order for his eyes to better fix the light trails. Thanks to these experiments, Rutherford was able to determine from the traces of knocking out that in the atom of any substance there are precisely hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Proton. The proton particle was discovered by Rutherford in 1919 during an experiment that proved the presence of a hydrogen atom in any chemical element. A proton is essentially an electron, but with a positive sign, it balances the number of electrons. In such a situation, the atom is called neutral or uncharged. The name proton comes from the word protos, which is translated from Greek as the first. Initially, they wanted to call this particle barren from the Greek word baros, which means heaviness, but in the end it was decided that the proton better describes all the qualities of this element. It is important to remember that the mass of a proton is approximately 1,840 times the mass of an electron. Neutron. The neutron is also one of the elements of the atom. This element was discovered by Chadwick after he carried out a series of bombings over the nucleus of the beryllium atom. With such a bombardment, elements flew out that did not react in any way to the electric field, which is why they were eventually called neutrons. Thanks for watching.